Board of Selectmen. I'd like to call this meeting of March 6, 2018 to order. First order of business is, are there any additions to the agenda for routine administrative matters and/or pressing matters that will require ratification at a future meeting? Seeing none. Next order of business is the organizational meeting. First order of business there is to elect the chair of the Select Board. Are there any nominations for the office of Chair of the Select Board?
I'll nominate Susan Hammond.
I'll second the nomination.
It's been,
Who seconded?
motion's been made and seconded. Are there other nominations? Hearing none. Again, the motion was made to elect Susan as chairman. All in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion passes. Madam Chairman.
Thank you guys, appreciate the support. All right, so first thing I'll do, if you don't mind, is go over the votes. Thank you everyone for coming out today. We had 597 voters on this beautiful day. And we have, as you can see, do you want me to just say who won, not the actual vote count?
Up to you, use your discretion.
Yeah, as you can see, we have for the one-year seat, Peter Golick, congratulations, and Doreen Aldrich. And then the three-year seat, Gaetano Pugnano.
Could you give me the numbers, though?
Sure, I will,
Yeah, I've got them here if you want.
yeah, I have them right here. Just have to find the right line. Doreen, 383, Peter, 308.
And Gaetano?
Gaetano, that was the first one, I believe, hold on, 307.
Thank you.
And then Stefan, running for the remainder of the one-year seat, remaining year on the three-year seat.
Correct.
399.
Oh.
So congratulations. They're still counting.
Thanks, Pete.
There was a lot of write-in votes for the lister position and for the moderator for the school and for the town, and so they're still up there counting those at the moment. Anything else people want to know on that? Okay.
Did the school budget pass?
Oh, good question. School budget. Let's see, Article 5. Yes, 385 for the school. I don't remember which vote that was, but,
Me neither. There were
why does it both say Article 5? 347 and 419.
three. So all of them passed.
So
They all
all
passed.
passed.
Yes, they've all passed. Okay, second order of business, to elect vice chair. There are nominations for the vice chair position.
I'll nominate Peter Golick.
Second.
Second. Is there any other nominations? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, elect clerk. Any nominations for the clerk position?
Nominate Stephen Golick.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any other nominations? Clerk, yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
May I ask, what does the clerk do?
You're just supposed to make sure that the minutes are done
Not doing too well, so.
and posted. and
Oh, okay.
Not much.
Not much, really.
Okay, appoint. Next thing is tree warden. I see Cass, who is current tree warden, or was the tree warden in the audience. Was there any other interest?
Continuing.
Okay,
Does he need a nomination?
He does.
he needs a nomination.
I would nominate Cass Wright as the tree warden.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Cass, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Service officer, did we have any, people who would?
Christine Bullard said she would
Do it
continue.
again?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's gonna do it again?
Christine Bullard?
She's gonna do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
With a
needs-
K.
So I'll
C.
nominate Christine Bullard.
Second.
All in favor? Oh, is there any other nominations? No. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, Third, next thing, set time and place for the regular board meeting, first, third Tuesdays at 6 PM.
I'll make the motion that we set the regular board meetings of the select board as the first and third Tuesdays at 6 PM.
Is there a second?
I'll second for discussion.
In,
In the lower theater.
yeah.
In the lower theater, yeah.
Do you want
Discussion.
to change it?
Do we move it to summer hours soon, or isn't this 6 o'clock winter hours?
No, it's always, we moved it to 6 o'clock.
Isn't it
Used to be
6:30?
6:30 and then it moved to 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I didn't know if
It's been 6
anybody was
o'clock for
interested in
quite a while.
I
changing
think
it.
we moved it to 6 because, I mean, we were going into 9:30 some nights, and
Oh,
it was
gosh, that's
getting
late.
really, really late when you start at 6:30. So that's why we had moved it back to thinking we could at least get out by 9 on those long nights.
Are there
But
any
I don't know if people have difficulty.
Concerns,
Getting
Gaetano,
here?
or work problems, or work,
Mm.
or anything?
Work, what's that? Doreen just saying
Yeah.
the same thing, what's that?
People are fine with 6 o'clock?
I'm okay
Let's go
with
with
that.
6.
Everyone's okay? Yeah, I mean, also then we don't, you know, the staff who are here.
Earlier the
attending
better.
table, they.
4 is good for me.
Sorry, Karen, not happening.
The resolution
Did you move
also
to
lists the
sign the
places that the
I did
agendas
move
have to
some.
be posted,
Yeah,
so
Madam
we need to
Chair.
adopt the resolution as
Okay.
well.
Probably should amend the
Read.
motion to sign the resolution to that.
I did not include that.
I think it's coming down the line.
Yeah.
I have the original.
Okay, so, can you agree with that?
Yes, I do.
Amend to, and also include the places, sign the resolutions.
Got it.
And just for people's clarification, it's Rockingham Town Hall Library, Rockingham Town Hall Lobby, Rockingham Town Hall Finance Office, the Town Clerk's Office, Public Library, Bells Falls Police Department, and the town website are where agendas are posted. Okay, so we have to call for a vote to sign the resolution and set the meetings for 6 PM on the first and third Tuesdays. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Opposed? No. Okay, motion passes.
Huh?
That's just a copy. Okay, select the official newspaper of record, an alternate newspaper of record. We have a letter in our packet from the shopper. Was there any other interest?
I'd like to make the motion, Madam Chairperson, that we select the official newspaper of record as the Shopper or Vermont Journal, and that the second alternate newspaper of record be the Eagle Times.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, passes. Okay, adopt rules of procedure, which is also in your packet.
I'll move that we adopt the Town of Rockingham, Bellas Falls Village Corporation Rules of Procedure.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Next is to adopt the conflict of interest policy for elected officials.
Madam Chairman, I move that we adopt the conflict of interest policy for elected officials.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Adopt the code of ethics policy.
All right, I'll move that we adopt the Code of Ethics Policy for the Town of Rockingham and the Village of Bellas Falls. Should I not say Bellas Falls, should I?
You can.
I can, Bellas
It's a
Falls.
joint policy.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Continue all other policies and procedure as previously adopted.
I'll make,
Madam Chairman, I move that we continue all other policies and procedures as previously adopted.
Is there a second?
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Appoint select board member to review and sign warrants.
Susan has been doing it.
Yeah, I have to do all that.
All right, then I'll nominate Susan.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Do we need to do we need to select a second person in case I'm not available?
You should.
We should?
I'll volunteer for it.
I'll
I mean,
nominate
I'm
Peter.
here, I'm not.
I'll nominate Peter Golick
Okay.
As an
I'll second
alternate.
as an
that.
alternate second.
Okay,
person.
all in favor?
Aye.
All right, thanks, Peter. Okay, approve minutes of 2/20/2018.
I had recommended, I passed out to the board members, recommended change to the bottom of page 4. What, it's handed out, and there's kind of a chevron sort of thing on the left-hand bottom side. You recall that the board did discuss the downtown paving project, and one of the things that was discussed was nighttime work. And I just wanted to make sure it was memorialized in the minutes so that it's not a surprise to anyone.
All right. So do we want to amend the minutes to include that?
I'll make the motion that the Rockingham Select Board amend the minutes of the February 20th, 2018 meeting, reference the nighttime work as stated by Municipal Manager O'Keefe for the
Second.
paving project.
There was a second?
I second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any other
You need
questions
to,
about the minutes?
you need to vote to approve them as amended eventually.
Oh, as amended, yeah, okay.
Are they you're gonna have to rebid that so that you include the night, because the original didn't evidently include the night?
Yeah, actually goes out
Okay.
tomorrow.
All right, I
Yeah.
just wanna.
Well, we had a pre-bid meeting. There was a lot of
Yeah, I read
suggestions
that.
made and things like that. And so we've been working with V-Trans, who's the funding agency, and we've made a few changes having to do with some technical stuff that we'll be getting at.
2 different proposals will now be
No, it's
a daytime and a nighttime, or just a nighttime?
It's gonna be a bid alternate. We're gonna ask them, what, is there gonna be savings? Is there gonna be extra costs so that we can compare? That was the
Okay,
discussion anyways, as a bid alternate, so that's how we're putting it in.
all right, so we need a motion to approve the minutes as amended.
Madam Chairman, I'll venture out a motion to approve the minutes of 2/20/2018 as amended.
I'll
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
I did read them, by the way.
Okay, public comment on items not on the agenda. Nope. Yep, Gary.
Yeah, Gary Fox, Development Director, and just following up on some comments on public transit from last night. The manager of the transit service, Beth Gagnon, felt bad. She was ill last night and couldn't be at the meeting, and is going to hold a public meeting to provide information about the transit service, answer any questions, and I think it's important that we're there to support that. For my department, good transit service is important for community development and attracting businesses and workers for economic growth. So looking forward to that.
When?
It's not set yet, but there'll be a notice with some advance warning on that.
Okay. Any other, okay, moving along. Managers report.
Wanted to thank everyone who came out to town meeting to vote today and came out last night. Special thanks to Ray Masuko for stepping up and brilliantly conducting himself as town moderator pro tem, and clearly Mike Hardy would have been proud of the work he did last night. Also wanted to thank Cass Wright and Andy Bernardo for their service to the community. Cass for the past year, and Ann, I think approaching 15 years of service to the community. And as we head into the storm tomorrow, we're still down 1 vehicle, and we're waiting news as to whether or not it's going to be either totaled or repaired. Looks like it's going to be totaled, and that's the 2015 vehicle. We do understand that Patriot Motors has a almost identical vehicle, almost finished that they've been working on, so that might be something we try to jump on quickly, if at all possible. So I'll keep you tuned on that. Furthermore, and the injured driver is back in service and well, and he was
Lucky.
He was very lucky, but he's also very tough, and he was able to come back within a matter of days. He wanted to come back sooner than the doctors allowed him to, and we did not allow him to. Another truck, the 2011 Freightliner, is down today with a broken radiator. It's expecting now its 8th radiator. That's a vehicle that was approved last night at the town meeting, but they're hoping that it'll be up and ready by time snow flies tomorrow. So hopefully we won't be 2 vehicles down for the storm. It's not good. But anyway, we're hoping for that. That's all I really have right now.
Okay.
Just a simple question to that. Is there another cause to going through 8 radiators?
I asked Mike about that. They're claiming that it's a engineering flaw, and they, I guess, have prepared some kind of a kit to work on that. And I guess we haven't put the kit in, is my understanding. But again, it's the 8th one. This vehicle is we're hoping to move it this summer, but it's an $1,800 fix, is my understanding.
The engineers, if it's an engineering flaw, isn't there any recourse back to the manufacturer for that?
Well, the first few, I guess, did, but it's out of it's out of warranty at this point.
I think the big thing would be now that there's a kit that solves the problem, and we haven't put the kit in, that's not good for us.
Yeah,
But we're getting rid of that truck.
Was there supposed to be a kit installed, or was it just a kit made available, or was it available if you?
I don't know. I learned about the kit
Yeah.
within the last hour, so I don't know. I don't know the details
I'm
on it.
assuming, seeing that's the case, it'd probably been manufactured, then the kit came along after, not knowing. But the kit would alleviate the problem of continuing failure
Get
by the
more
radiator.
information on it,
Yeah.
obviously.
I don't know, Tom, what do you think? Don't you think that's worth pursuing to see if there's recompense from the manufacturer on that? I mean, if it's an engineering, it's not the fault of the owner,
I mean,
even though it's off warranty. I mean,
we paid
some-
for 7 of the radiator replacements?
I think
I don't know that. I imagine a number of them were under the warranty.
I mean, if this is the first one on that truck, it'd almost be worth a call to see if they're gonna eat the cost. I mean, labor probably to install it, probably not, but I mean, if they could at least eat the 1,800 for the cost of radiator, I would think it'd be worth a phone call. There's these things, they always have a hidden warranty on some stuff that you don't know about until after you paid it, and you find out from someone else that has the same vehicle, say, oh, we didn't pay for that.
Yeah.
It might be worth it, if it doesn't amount to anything, well, big deal, we know we got it, but I mean,
It doesn't hurt to ask, yeah.
yeah, don't hurt to ask.
Absolutely.
You can always say no.
I'll talk to Mike about that tomorrow.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's all I have. Thank you.
All right. And I also like to echo that, Cass and Ann, it's been a pleasure serving with you both on the board. And thank you I'm sure, we hope to see you here on Tuesday nights. Yeah. All right. So that is it for that first line item. Meeting of the Rockingham Board of Liquor Commissioners order. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Request Ryden Incorporated DBA Donovan's First Class Liquor and Outside Consumption Permit. 2 is Coco Mart Inc., DBA Jiffy Mart, Second Class Liquor. 3, PK Public House Inc., DBA PK's Public House, First Class Liquor. Leasize Market Incorporated, DBA Leasize Market Inc., Bells Falls, Second Class Liquor. Bells Falls Polish American Club, number 1. Inc., DBA Polish American Club, number 1, First Class Liquor. Marston Leslie's, DBA Time to Cook, Second Class Liquor. John Leslie Corporation, DBA Leslie's The Tavern at Rockingham, First Class Liquor and Outside Consumption Permit. 8, Walgreen Eastern Company Inc., DBA Walgreens, number 10311, Second Class Liquor License.
Madam Chairman, I suggest that we pass that, all the liquor requests as one lump vote versus 8 separate ones.
I'll second that.
With that, I will make a motion that we approve the following liquor licenses. Ride On Incorporated, DBA Donovan's, first class liquor and outside consumption. Coco Mart, the Inc., doing business as a Jiffy Mart, second class license. PK's Public House Inc., DBA PK's Public House, first class liquor. Lee Size Market Incorporated, DBA Lee Size Market Inc., Bellas Falls, second class liquor. Bellas Falls Polish American Club No. 1 Inc., DBA doing business as Polish American Club No. 1, first class liquor. Marston Leslie doing business as Time to Cook, second class liquor. John Leslie Corporation, DBA Leslie's The Tavern in Rockingham, first class liquor and outside consumption permit. And Walgreen Eastern Company Inc., DBA Walgreens No. 10311, second class liquor.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next on the agenda, review agenda items for the next meeting, March 20th, 2018. I had some discussions with some of the trucking companies, and I think it would be a good idea to have them come in and we'll have a more formal discussion about, looking back, it's something I think we should have done, I should have done in the first place when we first started. This is to pull them in to get a discussion going on how this would
on the
impact them.
weight limit?
The weight limits,
Okay.
yeah. Because there's a lot of confusion out there. I mean, we're not looking to do any restriction on local traffic and going to the pumps or anything, but there's a lot of confusion out there, so I think it would be good to pull in, have a meeting where we can talk to the various companies.
Are you making those contacts, or is there anything I need to do?
Well, I've talked to Coda and Coda. I know you've been you talked to Gay.
I talked to Greg Gay.
Greg Gay
I talked to
at some
Todd
point.
West briefly.
Yeah,
I
and I know
talked to-
also, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
The-
could we invite more, like the Expo Logistics, the company you spoke with? I mean,
Yeah, I think we invite,
they're frequent.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Sure.
And then any other companies we could think of that are
Yep.
local.
I think, was it
Bucky Adam.
Bucky was
Bucky.
interested, yeah.
Coda
Paul
and
Gorham,
Coda.
Transportation.
BDR.
BDR,
That's the gay, right?
yep,
Mhm.
that's BDR. The,
Oh, it is?
Todd West had said something, he's.
Yeah,
doing
and Todd had
Todd,
mentioned it, yeah. Buck Adams had been here at one of the select board meetings. I know we have Gorham Transportation or Gorham
Yep,
here on the.
Mr. G's, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
St.
Mr.
Johnsbury's,
G's, right.
former
yeah.
St. Johnsbury trucking site.
I knew his last name was Gorman.
Yeah, I know.
But I never called
Dealt with him.
Hodgkins?
Would
Hmm?
it be,
Hodgkins?
I was gonna say, would it prove to have basins? I noticed
It
with the
would,
polls today, they
yeah.
were going
Sure,
back
sure.
and forth all day, so.
Yeah. I mean, how many people apply for their permit to begin with?
How many do what?
Apply for that permit? Do you know offhand? We can go
Out
out
of
to that
this-
list at the very least.
Out of this list, probably we get Bucky, Basin Brothers, and Hodgkins.
In Hodgkins, yeah.
That's
I
about
think
it.
Coda and Coda. All right. Anything else
Dane?
for the agenda on March 20th?
Yep, continue the organizational stuff with
Right.
committees and other appointments.
Right.
Which reminds me, we are still, I don't know if we've had people indicate they're interested in the Wyndham Regional Commission. I'm the only commissioner at this point.
Mhm.
And of course, we reappoint every year, I believe. So that is open. So if there's anyone interested in, to get something into Gary.
The ad's on the website and also will be in the shopper tomorrow, Thursday, whenever it comes out.
Review budget, because we don't do that
Yeah.
in this one. Trying to think. We'll have a report of some kind from the manager search committee at that point. We'll have- At least, I hope to have something.
And we're announcing when those meetings are, because was a lot of conversation today about that, and just to let those people know they can come to these meetings. They're open meetings. Sit in, share your thoughts.
Yeah, the
It's
next one is Thursday at
Thursday,
noon.
noon. It's the manager search committee meeting, third
It's
floor, Thursday. Weather permitting.
God, I didn't send you anything, did I?
No, it's not warned.
I forgot.
We can do
May
it by
not be.
tomorrow.
Completely forgot, that's my bad.
I'll do it tonight
Okay.
before I leave.
Thanks,
One,
Carrie.
at what time?
Noon.
What's
Yeah.
on that? I'll talk to you.
And that time was also questioned today too, and so far that's the time that worked for the people on the committee.
Yeah.
They can come and talk about times as well.
Or send an email, even. Our emails are all on the website, so, well, the new one's not yet. Carrie's not that fast.
No.
All right. Anything else? Nope. Review and approve orders, bills, oh wait, joint warrant meeting, that's May 29th. I think we have time to focus on that later. Review and approve orders, bills, and warrants.
I'll make the motion that we approve the orders, bills, and warrants as circulated here tonight.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any other business, Doreen? Gaetano?
No.
Peter?
Yes, I'd like to thank all the voters from the meeting last night, the annual town meeting here, and today that came out and participated in the process and exercised their right to vote. It's good that we have people interested in the community. And then on a personal note, I'd like to thank the people that continue to support me and have confidence in me. Thank you.
All right. And then I will set a moment too. Executive session not necessary. I move to adjourn.
Oh. I
You
just
do?
remembered, one last thing for next board meeting is selection of a contractor for the downtown paving project.
The next board meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next board meeting, 20th.
Okay. If I may ask, any update on the church place or anything? As far as...
No, not at this time. Yeah, I've been,
Yep.
And Hyde, we were waiting,
yeah, I didn't mention that Old Terrace is down. Hyde, the remediation on that is scheduled for tomorrow. They're actually supposed to set up today. I don't know if they did or not. So tomorrow. Hodgkins is scheduled for the 12th, so next week it's scheduled to come down.
and what was the price? There was some asbestos there?
Yeah, not a whole lot, under 1,000, maybe 1,000.
And then, any update on Green Street? Parcel.
I talked to some people about that today. No, I haven't had a chance. to do
Maybe we
that.
could discuss that again coming up.
Yep,
Put that on our agenda.
yep.
Okay.
38 Green, just how
The
to
lot
sell
we
it.
own,
Yep.
we're trying to sell.
In regards to High Street, are the neighbors or the people up the street been notified that that's gonna come down and that the street may be blocked for a time?
That's actually was very detailed in the request for proposals, that they have to do that. They have
Oh,
to.
okay.
The contractor has to take care of that. They
Okay.
have to coordinate with fire department, police department. And if there's a way to actually allow traffic to go through, they were gonna do that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But, yeah, they know they have to do that.
Okay.
But there is,
I wouldn't
there is a
worry
way to stage it. They're gonna allow them to use the property across the road, so they can actually stage it, so they don't need to block traffic for all that long. Maximum traffic blockage, I think, was 10 minutes, if necessary.
And, yeah, that's what you got done, but, and the other thing, we haven't had a tax sale in a while either. Is that something we should be figuring out too?
Yeah,
about
I had
when the
talked to
next-
Ray Masuko about that a couple months, a month or so ago, and his feeling was to hold off on it at this time, but I can reconnect.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Gaetano?
Separate issue was discussed last night and more today about the delinquent tax. It was in the handout, and people are questioning what happens with that, who collects it, and how does it get so large for some. So I don't know who would answer that.
That would be me. The,
One was a town employee that's on that list, and that caused great concern to this individual presenting me with these questions.
mhm.
And one was large tax delinquent.
Yeah, normally we'd done a tax sale a little over a year ago, I think it was, and we didn't get to do it this year. And so just to pull the trigger on it takes 5 to 6 months just to make it happen. And again, I did speak with Raymond Succo within the past 2 months about that, and the feeling was to hold off on it this time, just given some other things going on. But I have a note, I'll connect with him on that.
But you're the tax collector?
Delinquent tax
Delinquent tax
collector.
collector.
Anything else? Another
There's
business?
still one of them that's still in the bankruptcy proceedings. I think that's one of the larger ones.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
that's something.
That's one that was probably mentioned to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's bankruptcy, we can't touch it.
Anything else? All right, move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great, thank you very much. We'll see you
2 weeks?